a nice brand new Cavco. Donnie. Oh, there you are. Hey. Hey, you gonna look at this nice new Cavco here?
Oh yeah, we gotta look at that. Let me get out of this thing.
I've been walking all day get down here. Then he drives up in a pickup. Unbelievable. What do you think about this one, Donnie?
Man, it looks good.
We're gonna do a tour of this thing.
Well, let's walk around it and see if it's any good.
Yep, we're at an undisclosed location.
Undisclosed. We can't tell nobody. Don't tell them it's across the street from the racetrack.
Hey!
Oh.
Nobody knows where we're at. We're being very sneaky.
We're in the sand hills.
There's this place down here that sells new mobile homes. And they take trade-ins, so they have old ones sometimes. And they're nice enough to let people come down here and check them out. So we come down here and check them out. And you just kind of see how they're made. He's seeing what's right done in it. You just kind of see how they're made and what the layout is like and what the new models look like and what the old models look like. It's kind of cool.
I think that's a license plate.
Kind of looks like it. So they just brought this one in about 2 weeks ago.
Don't look like there's no windows or anything inside of it.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to see what model this is when we go in.
It's the first time I ever seen them staggered at the siding like that.
Yeah, they stair-stepped it. They did it from the bottom up, and I guess it just laid out like that. So
This looks like it's going to be a plain Jane one, right?
I don't know. It does look kind of plain, but it's a big double wide. So the windows, I don't know. There's something different about the windows.
They ain't got screens.
Is that a bathroom there? And that's the kitchen there, maybe?
Or 2 bathrooms, maybe.
Yeah. The layout's a little different. So we'll just have to see what model it is when we go in. Oh, I'm looking in. There's a bunch of rooms in there, Donnie. There's rooms.
Well, obviously there's rooms. That's what makes it a house, right?
It's got the 9-panel door.
Look at this. Everybody always asks about this.
What?
This piece of OSB here.
Yeah, why is that piece of OSB there, Donnie?
The piece of OSB there, here's the tongue, so they're going down the road that way.
Yes.
And they're worried about wind getting back here and ripping all that stuff off. Once
yeah.
you get by it, it's fine.
So they're trying to keep that from moving.
Yeah, you get right there. I do not see a door on this side neither, right?
Yeah, so there's nothing on the ends. No windows, no doors. Now they've got this right up here by the front, Donnie, which would make me think that it's not the plain one.
Well, I don't know.
And also the trim on the front makes me think it's not the plain one.
21,000 pounds per side.
Mm.
Ain't too bad. They got the piece of OSB there.
Yeah, the trim is a little different. You know, the way they've done that. First they've got that peak there, and the way they've got the siding different on that. It doesn't cost much more for them to do that, I'm sure. But I think that delineates that it's a little nicer than the plain Jane one.
They got a water spigot on the front of them finally.
Yep, that's cool. All right, so we're gonna walk up in it and see what we got inside. See what's new on the new models.
Wipe the fade out before you come in the house. Yeah, anybody home? Huh. That got me.
What?
I thought that was beadboard. I reached up and touched it.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, look how it's beadboard. Oh, that's not beadboard, that's just printed like that.
Got me.
Like they got it in there too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen them pulling that yet on them.
They got me on that one.
Right, it looks a little different.
Yep, I thought that was sheets beadboard. It's got the wide planks.
Got the wide plank linoleum flooring all through it, I'm sure.
There again.
Yeah, these things, when they come down the road, they get tossed around a little bit. So little pieces of trim get knocked off, and sometimes the drywall gets blown out and everything else.
We normally go in the master first. This might be the master, might not be. I don't know.
Looks like it to me.
Yep,
It says 68-foot double wide. Is that what that says?
Yep. 68. You think it's 68?
That's what it says. The bedroom, it's got the bedroom that's basically the same size as the living room, and it's got more of that trim that's I wonder if they're doing that on purpose, Donnie.
Might be. Could be leaving the top of it loose.
Is there a, let's see if we can figure out. No, we're not trying to mess with nothing. Like, how is it?
It's a nail right there.
Is there? Yeah, is there any more up there?
I don't think so. Well, yeah. Yep, right there.
I can feel them. Yep.
Yeah.
So they broke loose. They're not. They didn't do that on purpose. So whenever they get it to people's lots, they go by and they have a guy come finish it, and he fixes any little problems. But the problems happen when you're going down the road. So I was thinking, well, maybe they did that on purpose because they noted that stress is there or something. But nope, that's a problem.
That looks weird. Like there's a patch there.
Yeah, they've patched that. So that's
Just a scrape right
that's the kind of stuff they do when they go out to fix problems.
But that one is a little too much because it draws your eyes right to it.
Yeah.
They do it there too. It's real long.
And they've only got that one light right in the middle of the room. It's kind of weird. You know, the old ones had ceiling fans.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it looks like the walk-in closet is going to be inside the bathroom. I know some people hate that. This is a little different, isn't it? They're usually not to the left. I guess sometimes they are.
Yeah, this is different. This is different. It is marble or
Porcelain.
porcelain or hard plastic or something. I mean, it's
What are they calling that? Briggs. I don't know if Briggs is a good name or not.
and the faucet looks like a Moen because it's got that on it, but it says China across the front of it.
Well, they're probably all made in China.
I don't know.
This isn't their high end, what they would call a high end, but it's not their low end either. So this is like a mid grade, I guess.
Yeah, I guess this is not a.
More trim issues though.
This is not a whatever the one we see all the time.
Yeah. And so there is behind the door here, walk-in shower, but it's not the big one,
Nope.
kind of the regular one. And then they've got the
Now
good old garden tub, but it's not the big one. It's the regular one. Look at this. Look at the width of that garden tub, Donnie. It's not a full-size tub. It's like a trailer tub, but it's a garden tub.
I got one for you.
Mm-hmm.
How'd that happen?
Yeah, I don't know. I was looking at that too.
They did that.
They had to do that at the.
There's a screw there and a screw there. There's no way in hell they could do it.
Yeah. That's just.
That's just shitty workmanship.
Yep. Something ain't right there.
They must have said it there and just ran up and hell they had extra. But look at this.
There might be a thing going on where the guy at the factory is doing stuff like that, and then he goes, well, hell, they're gonna send a guy out to fix it anyway. It might be a thing where they're actually passing stuff off to the
I'm not gonna trim that.
setup guy, yeah, the trim guy. Yeah.
They should have trimmed that when they gave it to me. It does have the clips, Rubbermaid clips on it.
Mm-hmm.
And look at that. They don't line up.
Ah, look at that. Look at these people.
I guess it's because they couldn't get it in here in one piece.
We've been checking on that to see if, it might be a little sign of quality. Can I see this? Mm-hmm. Yep, send her back.
Yeah, they should have had another stiff leg.
I wonder if they ever get like somebody who is so picky that they like, I ain't taking that. That's not how the model looked. The model had those straight. It's the hairy hand technique, Donnie. Do you know about that?
Yep. I know all about the hairy hand.
So I've heard it like 100 different ways, but one of the stories is that Picasso used to paint, I think it was Picasso, used to paint portraits. And whenever he did, Picasso's paintings don't look realistic though. So I don't know who the hell it was, people, but a famous painter would paint portraits of people. And when he did, he would like actually draw hair on the back of the person's hand in the portrait. And he did it on purpose so that whenever people saw it and he said, well, what do you think of the painting? They'd say, oh, it looks great, but except for the hair on the back of the hand. And he'd go, oh, okay, I'll fix that for you. And it was designed so that they wouldn't complain about other things. So if you come in here and you see this obviously screwed up and they go, oh yeah, we can fix that, don't worry about it, then maybe you don't complain about the sink, or maybe you don't complain about other things that need work too, because that's an obvious thing that's screwed up. I've heard that software people do that too, Donnie. Like when they're designing stuff for a company or whatever, they'll put something in the code or the design that's obviously screwed up just so that the people in charge have something to complain about.
Every one of them is too long.
Yeah, the trim guy was just like, to hell with it.
They cut them quarter inch too long.
Yeah, they fired that guy. Maybe he was drunk. I don't know.
Maybe they didn't have that top piece on there.
I would tell you that the guy that put that trim on there was drunk too.
Yep.
I mean, that just don't look right, man. What the hell are they thinking? They should have just left it off. It looks pretty decent over there. I don't know about that. Like it just isn't printed right.
What?
Like, look at this. The gap is wider than that. They shouldn't have made the print like that. They should have made it where it's a little smaller and then it would line up and they wouldn't even need the trim.
2x4s. And not finger jointed.
Yeah. So a lot of times these have 2x3s.
And they're finger jointed.
Yeah, they're like all kind of glued together, weird looking crap.
The kitchen window, right? And the bathroom.
Uh-huh. Well, this is a kind of small kitchen compared to some of them, but it looks like it's got a big old pantry there behind it. Look how big that is. That's probably the laundry room, actually.
We got that problem. Oh, we got rid of the air conditioner, I guess. Water heat, ain't there?
So well, that's going to be access to the tub.
Yep.
In the master bath. That's a pretty good bit of room there. Kind of the laundry area.
No name, it don't look like.
Got the furnace there, and the water tank is going to be right here behind this panel. It's a Cavco.
No name.
Sometimes they have it printed on the electric box, but not on this one. We're going to have to look under the cabinet. It's got a Whirlpool range. It's got a Whirlpool stainless steel refrigerator.
That's the first.
Again, this is like a mid-grade, you know, not a top grade.
This is the first one I've ever seen with a black stove and stainless steel refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
Usually they're the same.
There's another trim piece.
But they're all too long.
That's crazy. All right, we're going to check it out.
I'm gonna guess.
It's going to be a Phoenix. They're all Phoenixes.
Yeah, I was gonna guess it's stainless steel Whirlpool.
This was made,
2 weeks ago.
no, April 8th. So about 6 weeks ago. So it's a Phoenix 3268 4A, which would be a 4-bedroom. But sometimes I've seen that where they turn one of the bedrooms into like a different room. So I don't know. Their numbers, the Cavco numbers are strange to me. They're all kind of the same.
It's got a huge living room.
The numbers just kind of tell you yeah, this is completely different than anything I've seen. I've seen them that big before, but not with a door down there.
This is huge, man.
Like they put this must be like a custom thing or something.
This is the size of my damn house.
Yeah.
There's something going on right there in the ceiling. Is that ceiling broke all the way across? Right there?
Yep. So there's a good example of what they'll have to repair. This place here, we think might get seconds because there's always a little bit of messed up stuff in them like that. And it's a little extreme. Sometimes it'll be really bad. So this may be one that was rejected by somebody and they brought it here instead. I think this one, to me, this one seems like a custom because of where that door is over there. I don't think I've ever seen where they put the door there.
Usually way back over here.
They'd have like a slider or something.
Yeah.
Or they, in that area, they would have the utility closet or something. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, it looks a little different than usual. But yeah, it's a ton of room. What? Give them a length there, Donnie. What do you think?
Man, that's long. 20.
It looks like those planks are 4 feet, aren't they?
Yeah, maybe.
4, 8, 12, 16. So it's 20 feet. So they got about a 20-foot
20 by
space.
16.
Yeah.
It's a big old thing.
Okay.
What's down here at the end of the hallway?
And the number in the Cavco Phoenix model number is the length and the width.
I would probably rejected this one too.
Second bedroom. Oh, and it has the kind of plain finish on the drywall or the gypsum. What do they call it? Paper over gypsum?
Yeah. This
Vinyl
one,
over gypsum?
This one they got them cut right.
Mm-hmm. Different guy was working on this end. So it's got kind of the plain paper. Yeah. And that wouldn't have been installed. That would have been laying down inside the house. So.
Or sitting right there, one or the other.
How'd that happen? I mean, they've just got it sitting up, I don't know. We've still got 2x4s. Yeah, this closet's a little different than usual. It's real deep, and this has the one shelf at the end. That's kind of, that's a little different than you usually see. Another thing of trim that fell off something.
Right there. It blowed that piece of drywall.
The drywall's been blown out a little bit. Yeah, so we think this place, a lot of them are banged up. And so we think they may get a discount. So maybe this one was going to somebody's house, and it's custom because the door's a little different. And maybe, it was $140,000 or whatever these things are. There's something, that's probably not far off what the cost is.
This one might be a little more.
Yeah, we don't sell them. We don't care if you buy any of them. The price is somewhere around there, I think. And, it shows up and they go, oh, no, I'm not happy. This thing is rough. And so, or maybe they knew it was rough before they even got it there. And maybe they bring it down here and they sell it to this place for a discount of what the price usually is. Maybe it costs the dealer $90 or whatever. I don't know what, and so maybe they bring it down here and they sell it to him for $85 and the dealer takes it.
Well, or they could call these people up and go something like, hey, I got one that's tore up. If you guys want to work on it and fix it up, it can be your model for a year and a half, and we ain't going to charge you for it till you sell it.
Yeah. So we're just guessing. We don't know, but it seems like there's something going on.
Does that camera pick up any of that water spots all over the
Yeah, there's something going on. And you can see the footprints here. Now, that could just be when the guys set it up, but
Come right here.
It very well could be that
Show me that room.
the thing was set up somewhere else.
Will it pick any of that
Yeah,
up?
that's mopped. They mopped it.
It's like it had a bunch of water in here at one time or something.
Yeah, they may have had a bad problem going down the road in the rain or something. All right, this is bedroom number 3. Standard, but it's going to have that big old closet.
Oh.
Yep.
Not huge, but not.
You see more drywall problems.
Yeah, closed up.
Look at the top, and then look at the trim.
Yeah, it's stair step.
I wonder if the trim has been put back on. And well, you think they would have put the other ones on that are popped loose. I don't know.
See, it's too long again, so the baseboard.
Yeah, but the top, it's like all screwed up. So I don't know. Something went on with this one. It could be how it's sitting, but it seems like it's pretty level.
Small bathtub.
Second bathroom, but it doesn't have the small vanity. It's got a little bit wider vanity. That could just be because it's 16 wide, each side 16 wide. Got the smaller one-piece bathtub. A full size for your house would use up that extra little piece of room, but they shorten it a little bit and put a trailer one in that's a little bit shorter. Okay. Bedroom number 4, and this is where the pieced together 2x4s always are, Donnie, and they're not. They're full 2x.
Somebody mopped this whole house and was horrible about running their mop out.
Yeah, the whole thing's been mopped, so it must have been real dirty at some point.
We must be a little off because the doors keep shutting.
And the closets are finished. They don't have the bare drywall.
And it's got high water doors on it.
Yeah. Yeah, the doors aren't hanging flush, so there's
something
or plumb. So something's going on. Well, what do you think, Donnie?
It's a nice house, really. All things considered. I mean, yeah, this
It has a flat ceiling all the way through, too.
It's got a few bumps and bruises, but it's a nice house.
Donnie's about 6 feet tall. Well, he's all of 6 feet tall. So that's an 8.5 foot ceiling, I would guess.
I can touch 8. That's
Yeah.
6'6", bro. You probably close.
So it's just got, it's
Got a little thing wrong with it, but I mean, it's livable. I mean, there ain't nothing big.
I think it might be a reject.
It's probably a reject. I would reject it if I was paying full price for it, and it come to me like this.
Yeah.
Y'all, if you like what you see, give us a thumbs up, film, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and we'll catch you on the next one.
All right, folks. If you like us touring these newer Cavco mobile homes, check out this one we did a while back.